Hi everyone, welcome to my book talk about Goth Girl, Queen of the Universe by Lindsay S. Zrull. Goth Girl, Queen of the Universe is a current 2024-2025 Black-Eyed Susan Award nominee. It's a debut book by Lindsay S. Zrull, a librarian and former foster teen. It's a realistic fiction book, and the elevator pitch that I would like to give is that it's Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins meets the show The Fosters. So, what's the book about? Goth fashionista Jess is a Detroit foster teen placed with a single middle-aged foster mother named Barbara. Jess has an Instagram following highlighting her goth outfits and makeup and has no problem being the out there new girl at her school. After a stranger named Regina NYC sends her a DM through Instagram claiming to be her bio mom, Jess goes on a mission to reunite with her estranged biological mother. But is she willing to risk her new friends, stable foster home, a cosplay championship, and even her future for a woman she hasn't seen since she was 6? Well, you'll have to read to find out. In sharing about the book, I'd like to talk about the character list. First, there's the protagonist, Jess, who, as we have already learned, is a fashionista, a foster kid. She's also big and beautiful, and she likes to consider herself fabulous, and she has moved around a lot in different foster homes and group homes. Then there's Oscar, who is a self proclaimed geek, a Mexican American, a cosplayer with ambitions to win a cosplay championship, and he lives with his abuela. Emily is a coding genius, and she's very sarcastic. She also loves to game. Then there's Garrett, another gaming genius, and he's very easygoing. And the four of them form the main characters who form the cosplay team that goes to competitions together in themes to try and move forward to what's called the World Championship of Cosplaying in New York City. Barbara is Jess's foster mom who loves yoga and is an all around wonderful woman. And Regina is the bio mom who lives in New York City and has reached out to Jess. Here are a few memorable quotes from the book. This one sets up exactly the kind of character that Jess is. I'd be safer if I tried to blend in, but I've never been the kind of person who hides. My black lace-up boots announce my arrival at Detroit River High. I own the corridor like I'm a model on an ironic linoleum runway in New York City. To my left, a group of band nerds snicker and stare at my glossy black lipstick. It doesn't matter. You learn a lot of rules as a foster kid who transfers between schools every few months. Want to know what the most important one is? Foster care pro tip number one: the new girl is always a freak. Just embrace it. Then two other shorter quotes. One is also from Jess. It's suddenly hard to believe that I've lived this long without knowing another human being who understands what this is like. And the last quote, a funny one from Oscar, who was my favorite character in the book. The geek universe is multifaceted diamond, Jess. Embrace it. One fun thing about Jess is that she loves Edgar Allan Poe. His quotes begin most of the chapters. Did you know that he grew up in foster care? I didn't know this detail about him, but it's important to Jess, and it's one of the reasons that she so relates to him and his work. One of the things I thought was so great about the book is its diverse representation. It's got size inclusivity. Both Jess and Oscar are plus size characters. And it's a plot point, but doesn't stop them from cosplaying or falling in love. It's got good mental health rep. Oscar has anxiety and panic attacks. Regina has schizophrenia. and Barbara has bipolar disorder. There's also a lot of representation about the foster system, which you don't normally see in a YA book. Here are quotes from two starred reviews. The first one is from Kirkus. Zrull, whose author bio indicates she was herself a foster kid, delves with remarkable grit and heart into many sensitive issues, including mental health and body positivity. These geeks will warm even the coldest, darkest hearts. And this one is from Publishers Weekly. Zrull's debut vulnerably and empathetically celebrates geekdom and connection, featuring a goth queen teen who uses her image as a shield against the world. Among the literary awards that the book has won, it is a 2023 Junior Library Guild selection, a 2023 IPPY Award silver medalist, a Best Children's Book of 2022, and a 2023 Moonbeam Awards bronze medalist. As we already know, it's also a Black Eyed Susan Book Award nominee. Honestly, this book has something for everyone: found family, first love, self acceptance, geek and gamer culture, cosplay and fandom, foster family dynamics, and learning to get close to people for the first time. I think those are all really important topics, and I think that both teens and adults will enjoy reading this book. Thank you for coming to my book talk, and I hope that you will add Goth Girl Queen of the Universe to your collection.